The Bluff. It's my favorite series ever. I thought it would be fun to talk about some books that are kind of on my radar. Hello, my beautiful besties. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another fun video. Honestly, today's gonna be a little bit more chill. Today we are gonna just have a very cozy, fun little bookish day. It is gloomy outside and it's quite literally the end of May and it feels like 55 degrees outside. So it's a little bit chilly. We have a cute little matching sweat set on. We're about to head in Barnes and do a little bit of browsing, and we're also gonna finish my book up while we're in there. I have about 30 pages left in my book and I'm so excited to finish it because I have really thoroughly been enjoying this book. And I've also just kind of been in a really weird place with just life in general recently. There has been so much going on. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would know that I just moved. We didn't move like super far away. We only moved about 30-ish to 45 minutes away, but we're in a new apartment, so unpacking, and then Elijah got super sick, and then like a week later I got super sick, so it's just been a lot. Still working on getting unpacking done, and get excited because the video after this one is going to be the video of me completely creating my dream home library slash office in our new apartment. I actually have an entire room for my library and office at this new apartment and I'm so excited to finally put it together and just see what it looks like. It's gonna be so good, so fun. Sorry, I feel like my hair literally looks insane today. Honestly, I'm just having a day. I'm like actually so tired. So truly today's just gonna be chill and you're just gonna come along with me and it's gonna be a good time. Let me get my Kindle out so we can talk about my current read before we head in because it kind of looks a little busy. I'm hoping it's not as busy as it appears. But we are currently reading The Bluff by Devney Perry. Now, if I'm being so honest with you guys, I actually haven't finished a book in over a month. I have been completely slumping just with everything that's been going on. Like I just said, been busy, but also have just been slacking at actually picking up my book and reading, which is completely my fault. But anyways, that has been the case. But I am currently reading The Bluff. I'm on page like 300. I think I might be on page 300 exactly. I have about 35-ish pages left and I have really been enjoying this. I picked this back up about 4 days ago, I want to say like 4 or 5 days ago, and every time I've been picking it up and reading, I've been reading a really good portion. I'm really surprised that I did not finish this yesterday because it is so good. I will say it's not going to be a 5-star read. However, I have really been enjoying it. Devney Perry is one of my all-time favorite authors and her reading just wraps me in a warm hug. Even if it doesn't give me 5-star feelings, it's just the perfect thing to help get me out of a slump, and I just really love her writing. Every single time I've read it, I have loved it. So this is the second book in the Calamity Montana series, and this one we are following Everly and Hux, and they are in kind of a marriage of convenience. If you know me, you know I love like a fake dating type romance. Fake dating is one of my favorite tropes. So this being kind of something similar where they're in a fake marriage is real. I'm really eating it up. Overall, I'm really enjoying it and I'm so excited to finish it. So hopefully we can get a few reactions out of me while we're inside reading here in a little bit, because again, we only have like 35 pages left. So yeah, that is the current read. Now that we have taken care of that and I've kind of given you a bit of an update, hopefully that all made sense. I haven't filmed a video, guys, in, I don't think I've, whoa, okay. Let's just say I haven't filmed a video in quite some time because my last few uploads have been pre-filmed. So I haven't filmed in a really long time because we've been moving. So being back in front of the camera and talking, I feel like I am speaking gibberish right now and I feel like I completely forgot how to do this job, forgot how to talk to you guys. So I hope all this makes sense. Hope I'm not being too awkward. Anyways, I just kind of yapped your little ears off. So let's go head in Barnes, do a little bit of browsing and finish my book, and then we'll do some more fun little bookish stuff together this evening after we leave Barnes, obviously. But first stop is Barnes, so let's go. I need to stop talking because why do I keep talking? Let's go.
Suddenly, the world I used to know, I see it differently. You woke me from a dream, now here's reality. Baby, baby, you are really hurting me. 'Cause every time you tell me I look good and that I'm doing fine, but nothing ever changes. And now I see, baby, you are hurting me. Stuck in repeat, stuck
Okay, besties, before we get into doing some more bookish things and having some more bookish conversations, we're gonna talk very quickly about today's sponsor, which is none other than Bob and Brad. So thank you so much to Bob and Brad for sponsoring today's video. Now, I know a lot of you are probably thinking, who is Bob and Brad and what are they all about? And I'm about to tell you. Bob Schrupp and Brad Heineck are renowned physical therapists that created this brand to deliver professional grade relief backed by decades of physical therapy experience. And today we specifically are going to be talking about the Eye Oasis 2, which is a eye massager with heating and cooling. And I know that might sound a little scary to you guys because I was like, an eye massager? This can't feel comfortable, but it does. I was actually shocked. The first time I sat down to use this, I had a bit of a headache. It was before bed and I just wanted a little bit of relief that wasn't medicine because I was about to go to bed anyways. By the time I took it off, I actually did feel some relief from my headache. Now, it didn't go away 100%, but it was not nearly as severe as it was before using this, and I was able to fall asleep and get a good night's rest without taking some medicine. Like I said, this is the Bob and Brad Eye Oasis 2 that has heating and cooling, and it delivers a professional eye massage expertly designed by our renowned physical therapists, Bob and Brad. It provides effortless relief from eye strain, dryness, puffiness, and headaches by combining heat, compression, and a removable cooling gel mask. It offers targeted, customizable comfort with 3 compression levels and 2 heat levels. The gel mask can be chilled for soothing relief and used with the eye massager or just as an eye mask alone. It also has built-in white noise and Bluetooth so you can play your own personal songs and really have the most relaxing experience possible. This is perfect to buy for yourself or as a gift for a loved one who may need a little extra relaxation in their life. You can shop on Amazon by clicking the link down below in my description box, and I also have a 10% off code for you guys. So you can use the code BobBradEM10 to save 10% off your own Eye Oasis 2. And trust me, it's worth it. Thank you so much again to Bob and Brad for sponsoring today's video. Now let's go get into some more bookish related things. Okay, obviously I am back home now. We are currently sitting on the floor in my soon to be office / library. And like I said earlier, that is going to be my next video. And I am so excited to finally put this room together and take you guys along with me and to just finally have this space done to where I can just spend time in here, not only working, but reading and doing fun, cozy activities in this room. I feel like this room is very quickly going to become like my oasis. Just a place where I can kind of get away when I'm stressed or overstimulated and just come in here and relax for even just 10 minutes. I'm so excited. I know that is besides the point, but I'm so excited. So again, stay tuned. That's going to be my next video. I'm sure you guys are going to love it. I know I'm very excited personally. Anyways, that's not what we're talking about right now. What we're actually going to be talking about right now is I thought we could just do a quick little review of the Bluff. I know you guys only saw me reading the last like 30 pages of this, but I thought why not give you guys a full review? Like I said earlier, this is the second book in the Calamity Montana series, and I have just kind of slowly started to work my way through this series because if you're not new here, then you probably know my favorite romance series of all time is the Eden series by Devney Perry. She is one of my all-time favorite authors. Juniper Hill, which is the second book in that series, is my favorite romance book I've ever read. I don't know what happened to me when I read it, but it did things to me. Okay, so I'm slowly working my way through this series of hers. So like I said earlier, this book follows Everly and Hux. They have like a one-night stand that kind of quickly turns into a couple more nights. And then we have a marriage of convenience. We have a fake marriage to help Hux get custody of his daughter. Now, I'm saying all of this hoping that this is in the synopsis, and I'm assuming it is because at the end, I just like lagged. At the end of the first book in the series, we do get a glimpse into what this book is going to be about, and we do learn that Everly has gotten married. So I don't think that's a spoiler anyways. So that's kind of the whole plot line of this book. I do feel like it was a little more smut than I typically like. However, it didn't bother me. I don't feel like Devney Perry ever really goes too overboard with spice. I just am someone that does prefer little to no spice is kind of what I'm learning about myself. However, I still really enjoyed this book. I really enjoyed their dynamic, and I enjoyed each of them individually and seeing their personalities and seeing them try to learn how to outgrow these flaws that they have and just learn to love, I guess. I don't know. Seeing them like fall in love with each other was a really fun ride, and I just genuinely really enjoyed my time with this book. It's not a 5-star read for me. The first one in this series so far hasn't been a 5-star read for me yet either, but I still love her writing, and I just love being in the world of Devney Perry. So I did end up giving this book a 4 out of 5 stars. I just really enjoyed it, and I haven't finished a book in over a month until today. So the fact that I read this book in less than a week, I was so invested and enthralled in the story each time I was picking up my Kindle to read it. It's a very good sign. Thoroughly enjoyed my time, and I would highly recommend literally anything by Devney Perry. I love her so much. Truly love her so much. Her writing speaks to my soul, okay? So that's kind of my review of The Bluff. I feel like that was kind of all over the place, but like I was saying earlier, and oh my god, can I stop saying like I was saying earlier? Anyways, like I was saying earlier in the car, I haven't filmed in so long, so I feel out of practice. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, yeah, that is my review of The Bluff. I don't know what we're gonna do for the rest of the night. We're gonna kind of just figure that out along the way as we go. I still need to finish rhinestoning my book. Guys, if you're not new here, then you're probably like, Tiffany, you started that in November. I know. I only have a little section left, so maybe we'll finish that. Maybe we'll start a new book. I don't know what we're gonna do. We're just gonna see where the night takes us, and it's gonna be fun, and we're just gonna have a great time together, and that's that. So see you in a little bit.
Absolutely nothing. Oh, come on. If you're out on the road, feeling lonely.
Okay, guys, we're about to finally finish up a project that I've been working on since November, and that is rhinestoning the cover of Kingdom of the Wicked. This is the original covers. I do prefer the original covers to the special editions, but I do own all of them. Shocker. Or maybe it's not necessarily what? I lost what I was trying to say, but basically what I'm trying to say is if you're not new here, you wouldn't know that I'm obsessed with this series. It's my favorite series ever. Anyways, as you can see, we literally only have a small little section left. It'll probably take me anywhere between 1 to 3 hours to finish it. I really don't know how long, but we need to finish it. I really want to have this done because I do want to do all 3 of them. So I need to get this one finished. It has gotten extremely dusty because I haven't worked on it in so long. So I'm hoping that once I finish, I'm able to like get this like cleaned up nicely so that it looks really nice when I'm done and it's sitting on my shelf. But I think it looks so cute, so stunning, and I'm very excited to finish it. So this is our next project, and this is what we're going to be working on. And of course, we have to watch Gilmore Girls because it's my favorite show on the entire planet. And what's more cozy than Gilmore Girls? Nothing. Okay, you get the picture. Let's get rhinestoning. Okay, so we are now about 2.5, close to 3 hours later, and I've only done half of the section that's left. This is what we have so far. So there is only a little amount left, but I am getting so tired of doing this. If I'm being so completely honest, it's hurting my neck and it's making me tired. So I think we're gonna call it quits on this for the night, and I'll just finish it up another night. So just stay tuned on my Instagram, because you better believe that when this is done, I will be posting it on my Instagram because I'm gonna have to show it because this has taken so much blood, sweat, and tears to do. So stay tuned there, but this is the current update on how it's looking, and we're almost done, and it looks so cute. Yeah, that means it's time to do something else. Haven't figured out what that's gonna be yet. So let's figure out what we're about to do. Nothing else to say. Let's go. Okay, besties, we are back to do something else, but it is actually the next day because my camera battery died and I was like, okay, I'll just put a new battery in. My other camera battery was also dead. So, couldn't take you along with me to do anything else last night, even if I wanted to. So here we are. I thought it would be fun to talk about some books that are kind of on my radar, kind of like a June TBR, but also just kind of books that are on my radar for the next few months, but also a June TBR at the same time. I don't know. We're just gonna talk about it, and that's what we're gonna do. So first things first, I am definitely going to be continuing the Calamity Montana series just over the next month or two. I will probably finish that series fairly quickly because I feel like they are some easy, quick reads, but I have really been enjoying reading them. So I'm definitely going to be continuing that series for sure. And speaking of Devney Perry, one of my most anticipated reads of this year and a book that I am so excited to start is Shield of Sparrows. Again, I got the special edition. I think it's beautiful. Like, honestly, I know a lot of people are like talking about how they do not like sprayed edges right now. However, I think this one is actually stunning. It blends in so well with just everything that's going on with this book. I don't know. Anyways, this is one of my most anticipated reads of the new year Why did I say new year? It's
literally May.
Anyways, I honestly and truly do not really know what this book is about other than it is Devney Perry's first romantasy, and I think it has something to do with a princess and monsters, but other than that, I have no idea. I do plan to go into this completely blind, and I'm so excited. This is definitely something that's going to be read very, very soon for me because I don't want to say it because I don't want to jinx it, but I think it has the potential to be something. And we're just gonna leave it at that. And a book on my June TBR for sure is Ashley Poston's new release, Sounds Like Love. She's another one of my favorite authors. I love her books. The magical realism is so fun. And the only book of hers that I have not read is The Dead Romantics. And that is also something that's pretty high on my radar because I just love her stories. I love how she ties in the magical realism and you think it's not gonna make sense and then it makes sense. And she just wraps her books up in the most beautiful way. Like, genuinely, I love them. I have no idea what the plot line of this one is going to be, but obviously it's going to have something to do with music, and I'm very, very excited. Also, A Great Big Beautiful Life and just Emily Henry books in general. If you guys saw my most recent reading vlog, you would have seen that I read Funny Story, and that is the first book by Emily Henry that I have ever read, and it was a 5-star read for me. It's actually the first and only 5-star read I have had so far in 2025, and I am so excited to now go back and read the rest of her books and also read her new release. I'm so excited to see all of these other stories that she's created because even just from reading Funny Story, I understand the hype behind her and her work. That book did something to me and it's definitely one of my all-time favorite romance books I've ever read. So I am just so excited to read all of her work. I own almost all of her books. I think the only one I don't own is People We Met on Vacation. No, People We Meet on Vacation. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I think the only one I don't have is People We Meet on Vacation. So I don't have that one, but I have all the rest of them and I'm so excited to read them. Also, you're probably like, if you have them, why are you not showing us? Guys, the books are in these boxes, okay? Again, told you yesterday, starting The Office as soon as this video is done being filmed, actually. Anyways, so those are also really high on my radar. I also have 2 series that I would love to continue. The first being Throne of Glass. I actually need to continue this because I started reading this with my sister and my sister-in-law for our book club we have together, and we also have a podcast. We have not posted a podcast episode since I think October because, oh my god, it's a whole thing. I'm not gonna go into detail, but we are planning to get that back up and running very, very soon. But we have taken the last like 2 months off of our book club because I have been in a major slump. I've had a lot going on and haven't been able to catch up. I am a few books behind them. I think I'm literally 2 or 3 books behind. So we were gonna start in June and I'm gonna ask them if we can delay maybe just 2 weeks so that I can catch up. They're gonna be, no, Maria's not gonna care. Tamiko, however, she's gonna be annoyed with me. Anyways, I'm trying my best out here. I'm literally trying, okay? Anyways, The other series I would love to continue is Magnolia Parks. I read the first Magnolia Parks book literally 2+ years ago. It was a long time ago. Like it was, I think I read that book in January of 2023. So it's been over 2 years since I read that. And I really loved that book. Like that was a 5-star read for me. And I have owned the rest in the series that's out anyways since then. And I have yet to continue it. So I really, really, really want to continue that series because I know that it's a series that I am just gonna love everything about it. So I really want to continue that. And keeping on the track of Magnolia Parks is I really, 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 really want to read The Conditions of Will. I have seen endless amounts of 5-star reads of this. The only thing that has stopped me from picking this up is because I did hear that the main character of this is tied to Magnolia Parks, but you just don't really like know her much in Magnolia Parks. So the reason I haven't read it is because I haven't finished that series and I'm a little concerned that there could be things in this book that are happening in the background that would spoil things that happen in Magnolia Parks. But I know this is a standalone, so if you guys have read this and you know the lore, can you let me know if me reading this could potentially spoil things in the rest of the Magnolia Parks series for me? If I should wait, if I can go ahead and read it. I've kind of been leaning more towards waiting till I catch up with everything that's out in the Magnolia Parks universe currently, but that's 4 books, so that could take me a minute. Or I could pick them up and end up reading them all back to back. Who freaking knows? But that's another book that is really on my radar. And can we just talk about this cover? It is so stunning. And I'm sorry, but I am someone that likes the deckled edges. I think they are so cool. I've actually never sat and read a book with deckled edges, but I think that they look and feel, I think they feel so satisfying. Like I love them. So I know that's kind of a hot take. It's a little controversial, but I do like them. So anyways, those are some books that are on my radar, some books that I'm looking to read soon, some books that are like on my June TBR, maybe July TBR. I don't know. We're just sitting here talking about books, besties. That's all I know. I haven't quite decided what book I'm going to start next, but I am thinking I'm going to start the next book in the Calamity Montana series. The Brazen, I'm pretty sure, is the next one, because I'm really intrigued to see the dynamic of that couple, because we obviously get a little glimpse at the end of the book. That might not be obvious for all of you, but one thing Devney Perry does in her romance series that I love is at the end of every book, we get a little glimpse and a little hint as to the couple for the next book and what the drama is for the next book, and I love that. So I'm pretty excited to read that book. So I'm probably going to end up reading that book next, but we shall see. I don't know. To be determined. But yeah, that is going to be all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I haven't filmed in so long, so it has felt, honestly, just to be blunt, a little weird to get back to filming. And I feel like this video has felt all over the place, but it's also probably just been good for me to just pick up the camera and talk to you guys about whatever the crap I want to talk about and just do some fun bookish things with you and just have a time. This isn't obviously my most well thought out, what is the word I'm looking for? Planned out? No. Structured. That's the word. This obviously is not my most like planned out and structured video ever. And I do typically like my videos to be a little bit more planned out so that I just feel better about going into filming, so that they feel, I don't know, more cohesive. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, moral of the story, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, regardless of the fact that it was kind of random. We just did some random things. We talked about some random things, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. So yeah, my hair is looking really crazy today. Like genuinely, I don't know what's going on with my hair, but let me know if you loved the video. Let me know, please. Actually, I am gonna beg you right now to go comment down below if you loved this video, because I think I really need some reassurance. Anyways, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one, which again is gonna be me putting together my home library / office. So stay tuned. Get so excited. If you're not subscribed already, subscribe so that you do not miss when I post that video. And yeah, I'll see you then. Peace. Okay, whoa. Nope, start over. Whoa. Start over. But, okay, start over. My hair needs help. Serious help. It is not looking good. Anyways, I know that's a big, whoa, thought. White? White now? No. Because, oh, hello, huh? Okay, oh my God, I think I need a drink. What was I trying to say? Refreshing. I feel like I need to burp. I thought I was gonna sneeze and I burped. Wow. June, no. And, whoa.